really, really good top flight teams and then lost to some teams that probably they wish they hadn't. So both teams are looking to answer some questions about what they can and can't do for this year. What happens in November and early December usually is forgotten early on, but still you get to see a lot of things that you've got to have, you've got to understand, and we're getting set for the introduction of the players. We'll start first with Southmoore.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to the back-to-back games of Bear Creek High School for our boys game tonight. Once again, we welcome Southmoore tonight. The first is introduced to Southmoore Jaguar. Sabercats, Sabercats.
Sabercats, there we go. All right, here we go.
Starting in guard, a 6-foot senior, number 0, Ethan Clark. Starting in guard, a 6'4" senior, number 2, Nate Stocksville. Starting in guard, a 6'4" senior, number 4, Jermaine Clifford. Starting in guard, a 6'1" senior, number 5, Keelan Howard. And starting in guard, a 6-foot junior, number 22, Brian Guerrero. The head coach is Tim Stocksville.
And there's your starting lineups. We're going to have number 15 for the Antlers, Derek Baker, 6'1" senior. Number 23, Camden Lasky, senior, 6'5". Owen Cunningham, number 24, 6'5" senior. Number 3, Hudson Linsenmeyer, 6' sophomore. And number 11, freshman, 5'8", Clyde Davis. Got a couple of injuries. Coach was telling me before the game that they're headed for 4 games this week, going up to Kansas City for the weekend to play in the Fog Allen Classic. It's a big-time honor to be going up there, and I know the boys are excited about that. So here we are ready for tip-off. Controlled by the Antlers, number 15, Baker, kicks it back over to number 11, Davis. Southmoore is in the what they call the drop zone. It's a difficult little zone to work against. The middleman has to do a lot of work. Number 11, Davis for 3. A little bank shot there. That's a way to use that adrenaline into your favor. Use the bank. Use the backboard. Stogsdill gives the ball to 0. Clark kicks it back to number 5, Howard. Howard finds Clark again at the top of the key. Number 22, Guerrero, looks to drive. Looks like number 5 was set to shoot, but he fumbled the ball. Guerrero with the basketball again. 4 touches the ball now. Kerford, 6'4" senior with the basketball. Now number 5 pulls up for a long jumper for 3. Can't get it to go. Number 2, Nate Stogsdill on the foul. Keelan Howard on the jump shot. Crawls out. 23 with the rebound. Camden Lasky. And he was fouled by Stogsdill, who's the son of the head coach. Pressure coming into Southmoore, by Southmoore. Kick the ball to the middle. Back outside to the freshman. Hits the shot for 3 and is fouled by Stogsdill. Clyde Davis knocks down the 3 and is fouled by Stogsdill. That will be his second foul. Nate Stogsdill, 6'4" senior, jumped into the shooter as he let the shot go. So the young freshman, Clyde Davis, 5'8", who is starting in place of one of the injured players, try to make it a 4-point play. And he hits. 7-0 Deer Creek starting out. 2 3-pointers and an and one. Ball screen, trying to spring number 5, Howard, open. Right now, Deer Creek's defense is solid, not letting anything slip through. Jump shot from Howard deep in the corner. He hits. Big shot by Howard. 7-3 Deer Creek, 6:28 to go in the first quarter. We're early on here in the opening game of the boys' season. Looks like we're going to have a player control foul there, number 15, Derek Baker. Extended his arm a little bit as he was driving low with his shoulder down. First team foul for the Antlers. First foul on Baker. Senior. Got a lot of experience playing, a lot of playing time last year. Coach spoke very highly of Mr. Baker. Guerrero with the ball, looking to penetrate again. Southmoore looking, a lot of dribbling. Great defense by Baker there. Stumps Howard, rebound to number 3. And Baker goes in again and travels this time. Linsenmeyer kicked the ball up the floor to Baker. Baker lost his footing and almost got called for his second foul, but ended up getting called for the travel. Ball goes over to number 4, Kifford. Passes it back to Howard. Drive by Guerrero, tipped by Baker. He gets the ball, and there's going to be a foul there in the backcourt by Guerrero. Third team foul for Southmoore. 5:27 to go in the first quarter. 7-3 Deer Creek. 2 3-pointers and an and one account for the scoring by the Deer Creek Antlers. Again, Southmoore employing the drop zone where the middleman will come out and it'll look like a 3-2 at times, then drop into the middle. Number 5, Howard, is playing the drop man. Another turnover, this time Davis took an extra step. Kefford with the basketball, looks to get the ball back to Howard. Howard looks like the man for Southmoore. He's got the most confidence out there and wants to take the shot. He's taken 3 of them already and has hit 1. Hit a 3-pointer to account for all of Southmoore's scoring. Southmoore doing a good job of moving the basketball now. Clark with the ball. Jump shot by Kerford. Misses everything. Rebound. Again, number 3 with the rebound. He just checked in. That's Trenton Wetzline, who came in for Stogsdill. And we're going to have a foul. That'll be on Hudson Linsenmeyer, his first, second team foul. Ball will be on the baseline now. Southmoore puts the ball in play. Guerrero with the ball, drives right and runs right over the youngster Clark. He extended his arm, and that's going to be 4th team foul and his second foul. Checking in the game for Southmoore's number 1, Jesse Ledbetter. So Ledbetter in the game for Guerrero, who just picked up his second foul. Also in the game, Trenton Wetzline, who came in for Stogsdill. Deer Creek is yet to sub. They've got their 5 starters still in the game. Trying to solve the zone defense that Southmoore has. Looking to get the ball inside. They're surrounding 23. Lasky, then a nice drop pass from Clark. I tell you what, the freshman doesn't play like a freshman. He has got an assist and 6 points, I believe. 4 points at least. Not sure who scored the first 3-pointer. Nice outlet by 23. Lasky goes up. Number 3, Linsenmeyer gets it. We're going to have our first time out of the game with 3:31 in the game. Deer Creek on a little run here. Leads the SaberCats 11-3. Great outlet pass from Lasky, finding Linsenmeyer down the court, who catches and finishes all in one motion. Lasky has 2 points on a nice play from Davis. Davis dropped the ball into him on a drive. Looks like Southmoore's defense is going to be focused on 23 Lasky. They're surrounding him with 2 and 3 players. But when you can get dribble penetration like Davis got, people come off and step up, and that's when he found Lasky wide open under the basket. So 11-3, 3:30 to go in the first quarter. Deer Creek leads. Great defense by Baker again. He's really playing well. Senior jump shot 5, misses. That was Howard again. Foul by number 3, Trenton Wetzeling. That's his first, team 5th. Baker kicks the ball over. Deep shot by Linsenmeyer. He hits for 3. Big shot. 5 points for Linsenmeyer. Nice play by Ledbetter as he drives and spins the freshman away from him and able to get the shot off from point blank range. 14-5. Deer Creek ahead. Southmoore comes up with the rebound. Great play by number 24. Owen Cunningham blocks the shot. Linsenmeyer again with the ball. Nice pass to Baker. Can't finish. Rebound Lasky. He gets fouled on the floor. That'll be the 6th team foul, it looks like, for Southmoore. That'll be on number 3, Wetzeling, his 2nd. Clark's going to take a Davis is going to take a well-deserved break. Clyde Davis sits down with 7 points. Into the game, number 2, Max Hamra. Cunningham's coming out. Number 4, Juwan Payne will be in the game. Nice pass to Lasky. Goes up but has it blocked by number 4, Kefford. Skip pass over the top to number 0, Clark. Great defense there. Hamra takes the ball away from him, gets his hands on it. He normally starts. Both of them have tweaked ankles, both Payne and Hamra, from what I understand. So they didn't start tonight's game. They're trying to save them up for next week when they go to, or this weekend when they go to the Fog Allen Classic. Clark takes a shot off the front of the rim. Southmoore is known for being a good three-point shooting team. And we're going to have a hand check. Ledbetter, 7th team foul, so it looks like the Antlers will be going to the free throw line in the 1-and-1. Into the game, number 22, Traden Chambers. Traden Chambers is a freshman, 6'5". So Hudson Linsenmeyer on the line to shoot 1-and-1. Looked a little uncomfortable there, but he managed to get it down. Linsenmeyer with his 6th point. 15-5, Deer Creek leads. 1:50 to go in the first quarter. Great start by the Antlers. This is the second one. Rebound, number 4, Jere Kerford. Turnover on Southmoore, back into Deer Creek's hand. Baker will take the ball out of bounds. 15-5, 10-point lead. Hammer to Baker. Baker back to Hamra. Payne with the ball back to Baker, swinging the ball quickly over to Linsenmeyer, who's wide open on the left side, and he hits another three. It's his 9th point of the game. He was wide open, nobody even close to him. Able to get that three off. Great pass by Kerford. Into the game for Southmoore. It's number 40, Rashawn Stone. He'll shoot 2 on the great pass there by number 4, Jeray Kerford. Stone misses the first. The tallest that anybody on the Southmoore squad is 6'4", and that's probably stretched a little bit. Into the game for Southmoore's Camden Stewart, number 11, junior. He misses both free throws. So Coach Stogsdill going to his bench early in a little bit of foul trouble with 17 fouls here in the first quarter. Deep shot by Payne. Rebound, number 22. Traden Chambers with the putback. The freshman gets the rebound, and then the putback and is fouled by Keelan Howard. That's his first foul. Chambers hits, completes the conventional three-point play. 21-5, Deer Creek in command right here, playing really good basketball. Outstanding defense, using their length. Kewan Payne reached in a little bit there and picked up a cheapie in the backcourt. He's got such a length on the guy, he just saw the ball, thought he could reach in and get it. They made a little contact. Keelan Howard brings the ball up. Ball's now in number 11, Camden Stewart. Takes an off-balance crazy shot. Rebound number 22, Chambers, the freshman. A lot of contact, no foul. Number 4 ran into him and doesn't like the call. Jeray Kerford threw a little fit there. Didn't get called for the tee. Got warned by the officials. Wow. Number 3, Linsenmeyer for another three. He's got 12 points, 3 threes, and a nice play there. Keelan Howard picks up his 5th point. 24-7 with 15 seconds to go. Payne with the basketball, kicks it over to Linsenmeyer. They're all the way out here. He drives, pulls up. 6 seconds. Payne looked like he kind of forced something, gets tripped on the play. 2.1 seconds to go. 8th team foul. Looks like the foul will be on number 4, Kefford. Actually, they called that on Payne. Called the offensive foul on Payne. So the ball will be in Southmoore's hands. 2.1 seconds. Number 5, Howard takes the last shot. And we have a commanding lead here after one. 24 points put on the board by your Antlers. What a great start for the season for the guys. Led by number 3, Hudson Linsenmeyer, sophomore, 6 foot, has hit 3 threes, a deuce and one to lead all scorers with 12 points. Number 11.
Hello, sweet babies. Welcome to your new home. You have changed our life, and you may even change the world. And because of you, 2021 is the best year ever. Mercy has helped moms deliver babies for nearly 200 years. To find out how to welcome your baby at Mercy, visit mercy.net/OklahomaBaby.
In the city area, Crossings Christians leads Millwood 22-19 in the third quarter. No score yet on Oklahoma Christian School and Oklahoma Christian Academy. That's a big rivalry. In 6A, we'll get to those in just a moment. Southmoore will take the basketball, trailing by 17 early on. Trying to find some rhythm on offense. Stogsdill back in the game. Nice give and go. I think if he goes up there, he may have gotten a shot in the foul, but tried to stop and traveled. Turnover for the SaberCats. Linsenmeyer with the basketball. Clark back in the game. I'm sorry, Clyde Davis. I don't know why I'm calling him Clark. Clyde Davis, the freshman, who's had a great start. Great play. Pass into number 24, misses. Gets his own rebound. Owen Cunningham finishes and gets the two. 26-7, 7:20 to go in the second quarter. Drive by Guerrero. He kicks out, tipped out by Linsenmeyer. Nice play, nice hands. Stop the dribble, drive, and kick. Keelan Howard puts the ball in play to Guerrero. Howard deep shot from three, and he makes it. That's 8 points for Howard. Trying to keep the SaberCats somewhat close. Nice drift pass over to Davis. Deep shot by number 2, Hamra. Comes Guerrero, drives it all the way to the rim. We're going to have a foul. Looked like a nice clean block by Chambers, but he's going to be called for a foul as Guerrero went hard and heavy to the rim. Guerrero 6 foot. Chambers 6'5", yet somehow he fouled him. Must have been with the body, right? So two shots for Guerrero here. He's got 2 fouls. Makes the first one. Deer Creek in command, 15-point lead, 26-11. Guerrero makes the second. Southmoore continues to press. Davis with the basketball. Southmoore back into their zone defense. Davis pushes off, finds number 22. Chambers open, but he fumbles the basketball. Comes Southmoore looking to cut into that lead a little bit more. Can't quite get it. Ball falls into Clark's hands. Guerrero has it. Looks to drive. We're going to call a foul on, looks like Linsenmeyer on the drive before the shot. 16 foul for Deer Creek. Actually, that's 7th, so they'll go to the line. Second foul on Linsenmeyer. He'll have a seat. Baker back in the game. And Lasky back in the game for Chambers. So Linsenmeyer, the leading scorer, has got 2 fouls. He's going to sit for a while, 26-12. Make note of that. 14-point lead when Linsenmeyer has to go sit down. Guerrero makes another free throw. He's got 3 points now. Have a violation, so that point won't count. He made the shot. Must have stepped on the line. There was a violation there. The officiating crew here tonight is one of the best around. They've called dozens of state tournament games. They've been there, done that. A lot of college ball on their resume as well. Officiating has been very good, very solid, very consistent, both in the girls' game and in this one. Baker gets out of trouble and falls down and travels. No call on the contact. He tried to split the trap and stumbled and fell and got called for the walk. Howard with the basketball. He has 8 points tonight. He's bringing the ball up. Takes it to the left side. Calls a play out. It's like Stogsdill will set a screen along with Kerford. We're going to have a legal screen on number 4. Kerford. That'll be his first foul, 9th team foul. Like we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. Timeout Deer Creek. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. So let's look at some more of these scores that we've got going. 6A basketball. Moore defeats Westmoore 60-45. Putnam West defeated Ponca City 55-35. Mustang in the fourth quarter leads UConn 62-35. Norman defeats Edmond Memorial 61-52 in a final. Edmond North easily handles Norman North 81-20. We saw Southmoore defeat our Deer Creek Lady Antlers tonight. Choctaw defeated Putnam City 72-26. Those are some of the girls' scores in 6A. The Deer Creek basketball. Amherst sets to take the ball out. Got number 11, Clyde Davis in, the freshman who's had a great start. Number 22, Chambers. Baker, 24, Cunningham round out the Antlers. Skip pass over to Baker. Hammer with the basketball. He's going to find Davis on the left side. Hammer skip passes back over again. They're going to call a travel there as he shuffled his feet just a little bit before taking off. Stogsdill takes the basketball, fakes the handoff, hands it off to Clark. Clark finds Kerford back to Clark, to Howard. Guerrero with the ball. Guerrero's going to drive hard to the ball. A nice block there. And Stogsdill with the rebound. Skips it back out top to Guerrero. They're going to reset. Quick shot by Howard, and he hits from deep. That's his 11th point. 3 threes, 26-16. We're going to have a foul on Howard now. That's his second personal, the 10th team foul. So we're in the double bonus with 4:35 to go in the first half. Derek Baker will be going to the free throw line to shoot 2, the senior. 6'1". One of the many players that Coach Donnelly is very, very positive about, very high on. Can't get the first one to go down. So we'll get his second one here in the bonus. 26-16, 4:35 to go in the second quarter. Baker gets that to fall for just the third point this quarter. Had 24 to open the game up. They've only got 3 so far. Had a couple of turnovers. Southmoore, on the other hand, has got 9 points. Deep 3 from way downtown from Clark. And this is what the SaberCats do well, is when they get hot with the 3, they can score quickly and in bunches. And right now they're on a nice little run. They've got a 12-3 run going here in the second quarter to cut the lead that was once 17 down to 8. Missed shot by Baker. Rebound by Kerford. Finds Howard. Howard's hot. Feeling it. Gets it back over to Kerford, who takes a deep 3 off the back iron. Rebound Guerrero. And we're going to have a foul on Clark. I said Clark again, didn't I? Davis on the foul. Clyde Davis is the young man's name, freshman. Doesn't like the call. It felt like he got a lot of ball there. Maybe he did. So Guerrero back to the line. He'll be shooting 2. That's the 8th team foul on Deer Creek, so both teams are in the bonus. Number 1, Jesse Ledbetter back into the game for Howard, who's got 2 fouls. He's got to sit him, make sure he doesn't pick up that third. Guerrero sets and deals. Makes his 5th free throw of it. He's got all 5 points from the free throw line. The press has kind of gotten Deer Creek off its rhythm a little bit. as Cunningham misses the putback. Comes Guerrero again. Stogsdill with the rebound, can't get it to fall. Could have been called a charge there, but no call. Clyde Davis with a pull-up, nice shot for his 10th point of the game. His third three-pointer of the day. Davis on Clark now. Got the guys finally figured out. Clark plays for Southmoore. Davis plays for Deer Creek. Nice defense there by the youngster. Clark takes another shot. Rebound 23. Lasky gets the ball back over to Davis. 30-21, 9-point lead for the Antlers. Was at 1.17 in the first quarter. Baker takes a nice look at the three. Misses it. Rebound number 23. Lasky can't finish. And we're going to have a foul. As Hudson Linsenmeyer comes back in with his 2 fouls. He's going to come in for Hamra. So we didn't have a foul there. Ball went out of bounds, it appears. Linsenmeyer comes in and fires. Misses the shot. Here comes Southmoore with an opportunity to cut it to possibly 6 points. Cunningham with a bump and the foul. That's going to put Kerford on the line. Jure Kerford, who hasn't scored yet, but he's on the free throw line. Kerford hits the shot. Number 11, Camden Stewart, checks back in the game for Guerrero, who also has two fouls. Kerford hits that one as well. And we have a 7-point game. Southmoore has outscored Deer Creek by 10 here in the second quarter. Was not that way early on. Nice pass to number 23, Lasky, and he runs over the Helt defense that rotated back. Right now, the pressure is giving Deer Creek all sorts of trouble. 2:18 to go in the first half. 30-23 Deer Creek. Southmoore has found its rhythm offensively, feeding their offensive game with their defensive pressure with the full court press that they've been using. Guerrero again gets to the rim, gets his own rebound, gets fouled. He'll go back to the line where he's been perfect so far. 5 for 5. He had one taken away from him because of violation, free throw violation, but he'll go and shoot a couple more. That's 3 on Hudson Linsenmeyer, who leads Deer Creek with 12 points. Clyde Davis has 10 for the Antlers. Hamra comes in for Linsenmeyer again. Number 2, 6'3" senior Max Hamra back in the game. Number 14 checks in for Southmoore. Landon Dedman. Guerrero will come out. Camden Stewart will check back in. So both coaches going deep into their bench here in the first half, here in the first game of the year. Southmoore has pretty much negated the height advantage that Deer Creek's had by employing this trap, this press, and then surrounding Lasky with 2 and 3 guys in the half-court defense. Davis goes deep. Look at Southmoore blocked out, got the rebound. Again, negating the height advantage. Here comes Southmoore on the attack. Clark drives and gets a hand check call. Again, both teams are in the double bonus with 1:25 to go. That foul's going to be on number 2, Max Hamra. That's his second foul. So Deer Creek looking at a little foul trouble right here. Clark hits the shot. The lead is now cut to 4 with 1:25. Again, at one time, Deer Creek enjoyed a 17-point lead at 24-7 at the end of the first quarter, and Southmoore has completely changed the game by putting pressure on them. Dedman comes back out as number 4, Kerford, comes in. Here's the pressure, a little 2-1-2 domino press. Gets the ball to the big guy who doesn't handle the ball very well, so that's the advantage. I mean, clearly Deer Creek has the height advantage, but these big guys are having to handle the ball, and they're not comfortable doing that. Air ball there from the 3. That would have made it interesting because that would have tied the game up. Now back into the half court, Deer Creek is going to try to attack the drop zone that Southmoore has done such a good job. 3-pointer from number 24, Owen Cunningham. Have another foul in the backcourt. This looks like it's going to be on number 23, Lasky. So we have another timeout. Got a full timeout here with right around a minute to go here in the first half. Deer Creek's 17-point lead is evaporated. It's down to 3, 30-27. Coach Donnelly's going to have to find a solution to this press that they've been facing. Maybe make some personnel changes, perhaps. And they've got such a huge height advantage. You hate to negate that, but the scoring has stopped because the pressure has been amped up, and having to handle the ball in the press break has not been in Deer Creek's best interest here in the second quarter. 20-6 been outscored here in the second quarter. Great game. Both teams have a lot of questions coming in. Both teams have a lot of experience. Saw Southmoore answering the big run that Deer Creek put on them with a run of their own. So number 0, Ethan Clark, will go back to the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2 to try to draw this deficit to within 1. Makes the first one. Southmoore's done most of their damage here at the free throw line. 12 of their points have come from the free throw line here in this quarter. And then Howard's contributed a couple of threes. So the fouls and then the free throw shooting has put Deer Creek in a bind. 30-29 with 36 seconds to go in the first half. Almost a steal there by Clark. Davis with the basketball. Again, finding Hamra. Hudson Linsenmeyer is the leading scorer, but he's been saddled with 3 fouls and sitting on the bench. 20 seconds to go. Baker kicks it over to Clark, to Davis. Hamra from way downtown misses everything. Try to get that last second shot off. So a lot of momentum going into the locker room for Southmoore as Deer Creek still has the lead, 30-29 here at halftime. Scoring for the Antlers have been, like I said, Hudson Linson.
For you, life seemed to stand still this year, except for the pain in your knee. When you can't do what you love to do, it's time to take care of it. If you've put off the joint replacement you need this year, now is the time. Mercy's experts are ready to safely replace your knee so you can live without pain. Get back to what you love because life's too short to wait. To learn more, visit mercy.net/Oklahoma Knee Guide. Hello, sweet babies. Welcome to your new home. You have changed our life, and you may even change the world. And because of you, 2021 is the best year ever. Mercy has helped moms deliver babies for nearly 200 years. To find out how to welcome your baby at Mercy, visit mercy.net/Oklahoma Baby.
Dreams. Whether your dream is a new home, a new business, or life well lived, realizing a dream is neither accidental nor static. We believe investing in dreams is more than a nice idea. We believe you deserve a financial partner who believes in you. Brought to you by Kirkpatrick Bank. Home loans, business banking, wealth management, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Visit us at kirkpatrickbank.com.
And we're at halftime here at the Pack Center here on opening night, 21-22. It's hard to believe basketball season has arrived. I want to remind you again that Thursday night, the Antler football team will be playing Bixby for the state championship at University of Central Oklahoma. Kickoff and tickets are available through OSSAAA. So please go out and support your Antlers as they make the historic trek to the state championship in 6A for the first time. First playoff appearance in 6A. So what a great finish to a great season, to some great careers by some senior players. So go out and support the football team. Tonight we've got the tale of two quarters. First quarter completely dominated by Deer Creek. They led after the first quarter 24-7, 17-point lead. However, Southmoore turned the tables and was able to outscore Deer Creek. I believe it was 22-6. So add those up, we got a 1-point game. Deer Creek hanging on 30-29 as both teams are headed back to the court, ready to start the second half. A lot of momentum on the side of the SaberCats as they went in. It felt like what they were doing was working. I'm sure Coach Donnelly had lots of conversation about what to do with the press and how to break it the most efficient way and get it in the right hands. But we will see. Other scores from around the area. Millwood leads Crossings Christians 35-32 in the fourth quarter. Fairview leads Hennessy 47-38. Comanche defeated Fort Cobb Broxton 66-36. Seminole defeated Holdenville 50-44. Pauls Valley defeated Lexington 61-36. In 6A action, let's take a look at that. Mustang defeated Yukon 66-40. The OKC Storm defeated Lawton 78-25. Moore defeated Westmore 60-45. Putnam West 55, Ponca City 35. Norman defeated Edmond Memorial 61-52. Edmond North defeated Norman North 81-20. Tahlequah easily handled Collinsville 75-27. And Choctaw beat up on Putnam City 72-26. And boys score here in 6A, if we have any scores coming in. Edmond North leads Norman North 28-22 in the second quarter. Choctaw leads Putnam City 22-21 at half. Moore leads Westmore 19-12 in the first quarter. And those are all the scores we have reporting in right now. Here we've got halftime, 30-29. Deer Creek hanging on. And we will see which team shows up here in the third quarter. The second quarter Southmoore team or the first quarter Deer Creek team. Both of those teams look very, very good and very efficient. Whereas the first quarter Southmoore team was a little out of sync and out of kilter. And the second quarter Deer Creek team was a little bit at the same, struggling to break the press. And so we're set to go here in this third quarter, second half, on opening night here at Deer Creek High School. Said earlier that the boys will be traveling to Kansas City this weekend for the Fog Allen Classic. They'll play 3 games up there. Coach Donnelly was definitely high on this group. He felt like this group could really, if they meshed and came together, could be very competitive in 6A this year. Got a lot of talent, got a lot of people that have played a lot of minutes. Second half will return with Cunningham, Davis, Lasky, Baker, and Linsenmeyer. Remember, Hudson Linsenmeyer was part of that big start, and then he got his third foul called on him in the second quarter, and he hasn't been much of a factor sitting on the bench, obviously. Baker drives baseline, makes a nice move, goes up and in for 2. Derek Baker for 2. Southmoore pushes the ball up quickly. Guerrero with the basketball. Kerford kind of sets a screen. Stogsdill there to set another ball screen. Guerrero tries to kick it back out, can't get there. Linsenmeyer gets his hands on the basketball and knocks it out of bounds. Again, Guerrero's like a bull in a china shop. He is going to the rim and he's going to make contact with you, for sure. And he draws a lot of fouls. He's been to the free throw line 8 times. Making 7. The 8th one was negated. He made it, but it was negated by a violation. There's the rub screen for Howard. Howard goes up and he fouls. Charges over Lasky. Good clean call, easy call. That's his 3rd foul for Howard. He's the leading scorer for Southmoore. So 3 fouls on Howard, 3 fouls on Linsenmeyer. The 2 leading scorers both have 3 fouls. Stogsdill's going to go quickly to the bench and bring in number 1 Ledbetter, who's got 2 points. I'll try to keep Howard from picking up that 4th foul here in the early parts of the 3rd quarter. Here's the press again. Now they got the big guys up looking to maybe set screens for the got Lasky at the high post, wrapping Cunningham around on the backside, leaving both the bigs on the backside. Drive and kick. Cunningham with the basketball. He's going to take it to the rim. Goes up. Lasky with the rebound. Baker with the and runs into a double team and walks with the basketball. It's another turnover on Deer Creek. 32-29, 6:53 to go in the 3rd quarter. Deer Creek leads. Guerrero is bringing the ball up now since Howard's on the bench. Kerford is flanked to his left. Call the play. Stogsdill steps up. The high post, faces up, hands the ball off to Ledbetter. Ledbetter looking to dribble. He's bumped a few times by Baker, no call. Guerrero again looks for a place to go. Here he goes. Spins into the lane, tries to get it to Stogsdill, goes right off his hands, out of bounds. He had a shot, but he decided to dish it off to Stogsdill, number 2, the senior. Guerrero's the junior. Cunningham kicks it back out to Davis. Back over to Hudson Linsenmeyer, looking to set up something. Looks like Linsenmeyer is going to be coming off a screen. Nice pass to Baker. Beautiful pass by Linsenmeyer. Baker is the recipient and easily puts the ball in the back. So Deer Creek has figured out a way to score here in the second half, in the early on in the 3rd quarter, being patient with the basketball. Kerford turns the ball over, picking up his pivot foot. So far in the first couple of minutes, the press has not been nearly as effective as it was in the 2nd quarter. Linsenmeyer and Davis in the backcourt. Lasky is with Baker on the 2nd level, and then Cunningham was all the way back. Linsenmeyer again runs through baseline. Lasky posts up down low. They look at him. He's double teamed. Somebody's open. Cunningham at the high post kicks it over to Baker. Baker finds Davis. Davis drives, kicks it over. Tried to take a charge there. Linsenmeyer for 3 in the deep, and he got it, and he's fouled. Fouled by Kerford. Linsenmeyer hits his 4th 3 of the night and is fouled. Count the basket. Not sure, they're not going to. So it looks like they gave him the shot, and then the foul was after the shot, after the play. So basically they're giving the opportunity for a 5-point play here if they can get a 2, possibly 6 if they get another 3. Lasky with the basketball. He dribbles baseline, kicks it back out to Davis, who's wide open. No basket. They'll call it an offensive foul. No, they're going to call a violation, it looks like. Looks like it was a lane violation on Cunningham. Guerrero with the basketball. 37-29. Big time shot, big answer there for Clark as he knocks down the three. That's his 10th point. That was big, big, big time. It's 37-29. Coach Stogsdill is wanting to know what the call was at the previous possession. Not getting much satisfaction as two referees confer. And Coach Stogsdill still looking for an explanation on what happened on the three-point play and then the foul. Deer Creek's basketball, 37-32. Baker gets the ball, goes back to Linsenmeyer. Brings the ball down the right side. Cunningham and Lasky are at the high post. Little trap there. Clark about gets his hands on it. Knocks it out of bounds off of Clark. Clark wanted to sell the call and see if he could get it go the other way, but Brooke Ferris was having nothing with that. Davis with the basketball. Linsenmeyer pulls for three, and he hits again. That's his 5th three-pointer. 18 points for Linsenmeyer, the sophomore, amazingly enough. So the freshman and the sophomore are carrying the day for the Antlers as Clark hits another three. That's his 13th point. So with Howard on the bench, Southmore's unable to hang around even with Linsenmeyer getting hot again, hitting 2 threes. Clark has answered both of those with his own threes. Cunningham kicks it over to Baker, who's wide open on the baseline. He misses. Ledbetter with the basketball. He's on the right side. He's going to go to the rim. Makes a nice move, and he finishes for 2. And we've got a three-point game again. Steal by Guerrero. Count the basket. Foul on Baker, his 2nd. So Guerrero scores his first conventional points of the game on the layup. And he has a chance to tie the game here with 3:36 left to go. 9-point lead has quickly evaporated. So Deer Creek has enjoyed a 17-point lead and now a 9-point lead here in the half. And Guerrero misses his first free throw of the day. So Deer Creek retains the lead. That was his 9th free throw and his first miss. Looking to man up a little bit in the press. Cunningham did a nice job of bringing the ball up. Davis pulls up. Nice shot by the freshman. He picks up his first 2 since first half. His 12th point. Ledbetter for 3 from way outside. He's feeling it. He's come out off the bench with 5 points here. 42-42. We've got a tie game, sports fans. What an exciting game. Big leads have disappeared. The game has gone back and forth as both of these teams have exchanged punches, so to speak. Cunningham finds it wide open on the left side is Davis again, who hits a 3. $15 points for the freshman as Guerrero goes up and floats one in. What a game. He's got 12. Cunningham with the basketball, kicks it up to Baker. Lasky flashes low. Nice pass to Linsenmeyer, who hits another 3. This is wild. This is wild. Timeout on the floor again. 30-second. 48-44 here in the third quarter. As Davis has erupted for 5 points, a 2 and a 3. And Linsenmeyer has gone back to his scoring ways. He's got 3 threes here in the third quarter. He's got 21 points to lead all scorers. Clark has 13 to lead the SaberCats. And Ledbetter has come off the bench for 5 quick points. So this has turned into an offensive shootout here in the third quarter. Both teams answering the other's charge. So Southmoore's basketball. Deer Creek has 2 timeouts left. Southmoore has 3. 48-44, 2:16 to go in the third quarter. Deer Creek remains in the lead. They were briefly tied at 42. That's the only time Southmoore has not been behind. And immediately Linsenmeyer erased that. Guerrero comes back with another deuce. He's got 14 points. Max Harmer drives to the right side down to the baseline and is hip checked by number 4, Jay Kifford. He picks up his 3rd foul. He'll come out. Stogsdill comes back in, the senior, number 2. So Howard's back in the game for Southmoore. He's got 3 fouls. With less than 2 minutes, it's safety. Hammer left wide open, and the baseline jumper doesn't go in. Guerrero with the rebound. He's going to go to the rim. Goes up hard and high, but can't get the ball to go. He's looking for the foul there, and then he fouls Hammer on the rebound. That'll be the 4th team foul for Southmoore. 5th team foul, check that. His 3rd foul, Guerrero's 3rd foul. So Howard's got 3, Guerrero's got 3, Kerford's got 3 for Southmoore. And I believe Stogsdill has 3. Linsenmeyer goes to the right side, the right wing, finds Hammer in the deep corner. Hammer takes the shot, goes in and out, can't get it. Lasky tries to get the rebound, but he's out of bounds. Max Hammer has been bothered with a little bit of an ankle injury, and maybe that lift is affecting his shot a little bit. So Baker and Lasky take a seat. Chambers comes back in. Cunningham, Linsenmeyer, and Davis. Big shot. Hammer comes up with the rebound. We got a foul from the backside. Looks like we got a hold. 2nd team foul. Foul on number 22. Chambers, Traden Chambers, called for the hold. Number 4, Payne, back in the game. Again, Guerrero. Uh-oh. Howard with an illegal screen, it looks like. That's his 4th foul with a minute to go in the third quarter. Gonna have to get somebody back in the game for Howard, who's got 4 fouls here in the third. 48-46. Deer Creek still maintaining that lead that they have not given up. Hammer up over to Payne. Less than a minute to go. Hammer with the basketball at the point. Back over to Payne. Stogsdill's yelling some instructions defensively to know what's about to happen. Hammer, nope. Thought we were going to have an offensive foul there, but it looks like Ledbetter was not in position. Got a block, which will be the 7th team foul. That's the 3rd foul on Ledbetter. Stogsdill and Guerrero will come out. Ledbetter gets an explanation, and he seems satisfied. Still shaking his head a little bit. Hammer will go to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. Into the game for Deer Creek is number 1, Jeremiah Deering, sophomore. This is his first action of the game. Coach Stogsdill is looking to keep the legs fresh and the fouls abated as Max Hamra hits his first points of the game to extend the lead to 49-46. Makes the second one with ease. Looks very comfortable at the line. 50-46, 25 seconds to go. Here in the third quarter, Deer Creek has led the entire game, tied only at 1 point at 42. Double screen up top, trying to get Ledbetter wide open. He hits. Ledbetter with another three. He's got 10 points. 4 seconds to go. Hammer a little bit out of control. He's going to walk with the basketball, it looks like. He stumbled and fell. So with 1 second to go in the third quarter, 50-49 Deer Creek. Southmoore will have the basketball now, and they'll have the basketball to start the fourth quarter. So we'll go into the fourth quarter just like we ended the half. 1 point lead for the Antlers.
Dreams. Whether your dream is a new home, a new business, or life well lived, realizing a dream is neither accidental nor static. We believe investing in dreams is more than a nice idea. We believe you deserve a financial partner who believes in you. Brought to you by Kirkpatrick Bank. Home loans, business banking, wealth management, member F.
For you, life's...
Deer Creek had a 9-point lead in the third quarter, stretched their lead out, only to see Southmoore come roaring back. Led by number 1, Jesse Ledbetter, the sophomore, who had 8 points that quarter. Guerrero with 6 points. Clark with 6 points. Big players making big time plays. Howard was saddled with foul trouble. He's got 4. He's been seated for a while. Meanwhile, on the Deer Creek side, Linsenmeyer has hit 9 points on 3 3-pointers. There, I can talk. Baker had 4. Hamra had 2. Davis had 5. To round out the scoring in the third quarter for the Antlers. So Baker, Payne, Hamra, Cunningham, and Chambers will start the fourth quarter. We'll see if Southmoore can take their first lead. They're down 1 with the basketball. Guerrero with the ball, gives the ball over to Clark. Running a little motion offense, getting people moving towards the basket. Guerrero drives. Kerford turns down the 3, goes to the rim, can't get it to finish. And he's going to pick up, looks like it's going to be a foul on Deer Creek. A loose ball on the rebound. Number 22, Chambers, picks up his third foul, third team foul. Deer Creek is in the bonus, so right now, Southmoore can't afford to foul. They're going to put Deer Creek on the free throw line. Deer Creek's got some fouls to give. Ledbetter doing a little dribbling exhibition, turns it over. Baker comes up with the steal. A little bit too much fancy dribbling by the sophomore there. Lost control of it. And their opportunity to take the lead goes away with it. Payne with the basketball, back to Baker, over to Hamra on the right side. They're covering the bigs pretty well as they flash to the high post, working the ball around the perimeter. Linsenmeyer is seated right now, as is Davis. Big guy goes to the rim, 24, takes it to the rim. Cunningham, and picks up his 4th point of the game. Extend the lead back to 3. Clark wide open, and we have a tie game as Clark hits another 3, his 3rd one of the second half, and it is back to tied up at 52 all. It was 42 all in the third quarter, and they played to a 10-10 tie in the last few moments of the third quarter into the fourth, and it was 52-52 with 6:25 to go. Stolen by number 3, Trenton Wetzeling, who's in the game to start the fourth quarter. Guerrero's going to go to the rim again, kicks it out. Wide open is Wetzeling. He can't get the ball to fall, so again, Southmoore has a chance to take the lead, but can't quite get over the hump. Big possession here by the Antlers. Cunningham with the basketball. Hammer kicks it back out to Baker. Baker goes baseline. Has a nice look at the basket. Can't get it to go. Looks like we're going to have a foul on Hamra. Fourth team foul. That's his third overall. Stocksdale checks back in for Jure Kerford, who's going to go have a seat. Lasky checking in at the scores table for Deer Creek. He'll be coming in on the next dead ball. Stogsdill steps out, faces the basket, finds Ledbetter. Ledbetter, the hot hand here in the third and fourth quarter. Wide open, he hits another one. Ledbetter hits his third three of the night, and Southmoore has their first lead of the game at 55-52 with 5:13 to go in the game. Davis set to check back in as well for the Antlers. Payne hits a big shot from the side. Kewan Payne hits his first basket of the game, and it's a three-pointer. Guerrero goes in like that bull in a china shop again, and Hamra picks up the charge on Guerrero, and that's his fourth foul. So the game is tied at 55 with under 5 minutes to go. Cunningham comes out. Chambers comes out. Linsenmeyer still on the bench. We've got Payne, Hamra, Davis, Lasky, and Baker in the game for the Antlers. Ledbetter, Clark, Howard, Stogsdill, and Wetzenmeyer are in the game for Southmoore. Wow, what a game we've got going here for opening night. Clyde Davis takes the ball, kicks it back to Baker. Skip pass over. Payne just hit a huge three-pointer. He's going to take another one. He's wide open off the back of the rim. He just hit one from similar distance a moment ago. The game is tied at 55. Southmoore finally broke through the ceiling and got the lead a moment ago in a Ledbetter three, only to see Payne tie it back up. Ledbetter goes to the rim again and scores. This kid is hot. He's got 13 second half points off the bench. He came in when Howard picked up his fourth foul and hasn't looked back since, hitting some big shots, playing very confident. He's only a sophomore, sports fans. I mean, what a hammer for three. Can't get it to go. Payne with the rebound. There's some long arms right there. There's the height advantage working. Baker goes to the rim, and he's going to be fouled. 57-55, Southmoore. Ninth team foul. And Westmiler will go to the bench with his third foul. Kerford set to check back in along with Guerrero. Baker will be shooting 2 shots. I believe he'll be shooting 2 shots. He started his shot. So Scott Petit checks and double checks with his partners to make sure that we have the right amount of fouls on the board. And we will be shooting 2 shots for Derek Baker. Trailing 2 now here in the fourth quarter. Bounces off the back of the rim. So Linsenmeyer will be back in the game as Payne has a seat. Hudson Linsenmeyer has 21 points. The Antlers have needed every point. Baker scores on that one. He's got 6 points. 3:30 to go. in the game. Southmoore leads 57-56. Howard with the basketball. Gets it over to Guerrero. Guerrero looking to drive. Gets it back over to Ledbetter, who's been the hot hand for Southmoore. Back to Howard. Working down to about 3 minutes to go. Howard wisely keeping the basketball. Looking to run some clock here with a 1-point lead. Guerrero looks to drive. Ooh, could have walked right there. No call. Ledbetter with the basketball. The sophomore, again, doing a lot of dribbling. And we're going to have a timeout by Coach Stogsdill with 2:57 to go in the fourth quarter. Southmoore leads 57-56. And we're going to have an exciting last 3 minutes of the game. Let's take a look at some more scores. Putnam City leads Choctaw 39-37 in the fourth quarter. Edmond North leads Norman North 56-48 in the fourth. Tahlequah leads Collinsville 45-44 in the fourth. A reminder that Thursday night, state championship game, football, Deer Creek taking on Bixby at UCO. Hope you guys can all make it out for that big game. Boys action across town. Millwood leads Crossings 12-4. Crossings the defending 3A state champs. Millwood defeated Crossings in girls 36-32. Oklahoma Christian Academy 70. Oklahoma Christian School 43 for final. So here we go. Deer Creek is slow coming out of the huddle, and the officials are ready for action to start. So Davis, Baker, Linsenmeyer, Hamra, and Lasky are all going to be in the game for the Antlers. Howard, Guerrero, Ledbetter, Kerford, and Stogsdill for SaberCats. So here we go, folks. Stogsdill sets a nice ball screen. Ledbetter gets the kick out from Howard. Guerrero has the basketball. Guarded closely by Baker. Stogsdill with the basketball, gets it over to Howard. 2:30 to go in the game. Linsenmeyer all over Ledbetter. We got a steal by Hamra. He goes to the rim, goes strong, and he scores with the foul. Hamra, the 6'3 senior, twists and contorted his body somehow to get the shot off and got fouled by number 4, Kerford, his fourth foul. Deer Creek retakes the lead, 58-57 with a chance to tack one on. What a huge shot by Max Hamra, the senior. Misses the free throw. And we have a lane violation, or a shot violation. But nevertheless, Deer Creek regains the lead, 58-57, 2:07 to go in the game. What a great game, 6A basketball. Both of these teams playing very well. Big shot after big shot. Nice switch on the screen by Baker. Linsenmeyer covering Clark. Howard with the basketball. Minute 42 to go in the game. Stogsdill to set a ball screen. Howard looked momentarily like he might pull up for a shot when the defense went under the ball screen. Kerford goes to the rim. Block as contact was made. It's like Lasky hit the floor. That's only the 5th foul, though, that wasn't on the shot. That's only the 5th team foul, 3rd on Lasky. And they're saying that that was on the floor. So no shot, no free throw shooting. Guerrero takes the ball on the out of bounds out to Howard. 58-57, minute 20 to go. Deer Creek leads. They've led the majority of the game. Lost the lead momentarily in the fourth quarter on a Jesse Ledbetter three. And since then, Deer Creek has come back and tied it. Lost the lead again and has now taken the lead on a Max Hamra. Beautiful play, but unable to finish down low. Great back cut, back screen to get the man open. I believe that was Clark that had a shot at taking the lead back, couldn't get it. Now Deer Creek, with less than a minute, is going to run some clock. And the foul on Hamra. Hamra will be shooting free throws, as looks like they're going to call it on Howard, and if that is the case, that's his fifth foul. Actually, no, they just called it on Clark. Howard thought it was on him, and he was headed to the bench, but they called it on Clark. So Hamra will be on the line, shooting two. It's the front of the rim, no good. Stogsdill comes out, Ledbetter back in. So with 42.4 seconds left, Hamra misses both of them. The lead is one. So here we go. Last minute play. Deer Creek has the lead. Kerford has the basketball, hands it off to Clark. Looks to go to the rim. Ledbetter for the three, and he hits. Ledbetter again for another three. And the lead with 18 seconds left to go in the game is two for Southmoore, as Ledbetter has ice in his vein. 16 second half points for the sophomore. Full timeout for Deer Creek. Wow. It's a great setup. And Ledbetter did have to alter his shot just a little bit. It wasn't like there wasn't defense on him. The closeout was there, and he had to put a little bit more arc on his shot than he did on his other threes that he's made. But he hit nothing but net there to give the SaberCats the 2-point lead with 18 seconds to go in the game. So the big question now will be, who's going to take the last shot? Obviously, Linsenmeyer is the three-point shooter that you want shooting the basketball. Davis has handled himself very well as a freshman. But you've got some seasoned guys in there in Hamra, Payne, Baker. You get the ball inside to Lasky or Cunningham or Chambers, these big guys on down low. Tie this thing up and go into overtime. We shall see what Coach Donnelly comes up with here in the final few seconds. What a terrific opening game here in 6A basketball, where they all play one another. There's no Division I or Division II in basketball. They all play one another, and they all compete in conference play, and this is a huge conference game here, I believe, the COAC. So we're going to have another timeout. Coach Stogsdill wanted to see the setup. He's going to take a 60-second timeout here. A lot of brain power over there on the sophomore sideline. You got Mark Wilson, who has been a long-time coach at Ardmore High School. Tim Stogsdill, the head coach, has been he's been all over. He's been at Putnam West. He's been at Southmoore for quite a while. You got Sean Clark over there, who's also been a head coach, played at the University of Oklahoma. Over on Coach Donnelly's bench, you've got some really good coaches over there, too. Jacob Cortizio has been with Coach Donnelly for quite a while. Coach Donnelly has been coaching at Deer Creek for 13 years, head coach 6. He's got Anthony Bowie as one of his assistants, another former OU player. So there's a lot of basketball knowledge and experience from the coaching staffs to be able to walk these boys through these final few seconds, that is. So let's let the game play itself out. So you've got Cunningham, Lasky, Baker, Linsenmeyer, and Davis. See how this plays out. Southmoore looking to apply some pressure. They put in their defensive guys. 18 seconds to go. Hunter Linsenmeyer, sophomore, looking to drive. Cunningham, big shot, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Good call, right call. Turns into the defense over his right shoulder and is fouled. 24, Cunningham will go to the line to try to tie the game up. He's a senior, 6'5", been there, done that. 8 seconds to go, and he misses the first. So Howard and Kerford checks back in for Wetzmeiler and Camden Stewart. So we're going to have a timeout here with 8 seconds to go, 2-point game. So the plan would be for Coach Donnelly is, do you miss on purpose and try to use your height advantage to get a rebound and then go back up for the 2, or maybe kick it out to a 3? If I'm in that position, I'm thinking that. I'm thinking that way, because at 1 point doesn't do you any good. Deer Creek is out of timeouts, so the idea would be maybe to try to miss on purpose, and there's plays that are designed up for coaches to use in practice. Hard shot off the backboard, off the side of the rim, will bound over to the left or right side, depending on which side you miss it on. And if you put your height over on that side, you can literally pinch the guys and look for the rebound. If they could get the rebound, they could either go right back up with their height advantage or kick it out to the 3 where you've got Davis or Linsenmeyer. So let's see how they line up. So Lasky's the height over on the left side. So Lasky will try to pinch down on Stogsdill and look for the miss. He gets it, and he puts it in just like we called it. So they missed on purpose, and Lasky comes up with the rebound. The height advantage worked out. And Lasky's able to put the ball back in the hole for 2. Southmoore takes their final timeout with 3.8 seconds. The ball will be on, I believe it'll be on the sideline, but perfectly drawn up and perfectly executed by Coach Donnelly is to miss on purpose. Lasky went crashing in, got inside of Stogsdill. He had a clear height advantage. Stogsdill is 6'4" at best, and Lasky's 6'5" and plays a lot bigger, I think, than that. So perfectly executed. Deer Creek comes back, ties the game at 60-60. Terrific game we've got here. And the looming possibility of overtime with 3.8 seconds is on the horizon. So Linsenmeyer, Davis, Kewan Payne is checked in. And Cunningham, along with Baker. Southmoore has all their three-point shooters in. Ledbetter, Howard, and Clark are all in the game. With 4 seconds to go, Get the ball to Guerrero. He turns it over. Cunningham pulls up. Falls short, but wow, what a moment. What a moment. He probably could have made another dribble or two, but you just don't know. We've got the scoreboard above, and then the scoreboard, he was actually dribbling away from the scoreboard, which was to his left as he was dribbling right. So he pulls up for the three and was just a little bit short. So we're going to go to overtime. How's that for a starter? Home opener starter. We'll have a 4-minute overtime. Each team will receive a timeout. So just when you think a team has found a way to win, the other team finds a way to say, not so fast, my friend. So let's go over the scoring. Clyde Davis, what a game for the freshman, 5'8". 15 points for the freshman. Hunter Linsenmeyer, 21 points for the sophomore. Big baskets by Cunningham for 4. Lasky for 4, especially the 2 that tied the game up. Baker has 6. Kewan Payne hit a huge 3 to tie the game back up after losing the lead for the first time. He hits a 3. Max Hamra has 4 to round out the scoring. And Chambers has 3. Check that, Chambers has 3. Southmoore has been led by Jesse Ledbetter, Ryan Guerrero, Ethan Clark, and Keelan Howard. All have been scored just about the same amount of points. Balanced scoring, terrific effort by both squads as we head into overtime, 4-minute overtime. Howard comes up with the tip, and here we go. After all that drama, now all that, it's time to reset and play basketball for 4 minutes. Kerford kicks it out to a wide open Ledbetter, who misses his first 3 attempt of the day. Deer Creek with the basketball, 60-60. Linsenmeyer with the basketball back over to Davis. Baker underneath. Boy, Lasky was standing all by himself underneath the basket for a moment. Back out to Linsenmeyer with 21 points. Kicks out to the youngster, takes the 3. He misses. Baker comes up with the rebound, and he hurts himself. I think he may have rolled his ankle. Again, Davis goes up. A lot of contact, no foul. Referees are going to let this one play out. Leave the free throw line alone. Baker mishandles the pass. And it goes back to Southmoore with 3 minutes to go. So we've run a minute off, and we've had a missed shot by Southmoore and a turnover by Deer Creek. Game still tied at 60. Guerrero with the basketball, back to Kerford, looking to get the ball to Howard. Howard has it up top in the left slot. He's looking for a drive, and we're going to have an illegal screen by Kerford. Can't do that, got to be set. Let the guy use it. So Kerford, I believe, has just fouled out, number 4. That's his 5th foul. That is his 5th foul. Again, Deer Creek has only 5 team fouls, so they've got another to give, a freebie to give, whereas Southmoore has 10 and puts Deer Creek in the double bonus, excuse me. So number 3, Trenton Wetzeline, the junior, comes back in. So 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the game in overtime. Davis looks to penetrate, backs back out. Baker looks to penetrate, takes a crazy shot, gets knocked down, no call. Defensive needs to get in transition because here comes Southmoore. They pull out. Clark goes to the rim, and he scores. Ethan Clark scores his 11th point of the second half. We have a stoppage in play. Lasky having a little bit of a cramp there, trying to work it out. 2 minutes, 13 seconds. Southmoore has regained the lead, 62-60, in what has been a terrific 6A opening night basketball game. Nobody at the scorer's table to substitute. Lasky kicks it back out. Nice shot right there by the freshman. Davis hits the shot. His 7th point of the second half. Linsenmeyer goes for the steal. Guerrero for 3, misses. Rebound. And we have an injured player. Lasky's having these cramping issues. You can't stop the clock when the other team has the basketball, when another player is injured. I know that sounds harsh, but certain people might fake an injury from time to time to try to get the other team to stop a fast break or whatever. So that's why that rule's in place. So Lasky was suffering from a very painful calf cramp on his, looks like his right or left leg, and he was immobile. And Deer Creek had to play 5-on-4 and was managed to get the ball back without losing the lead. So Camden Lasky, the senior, will go try to walk it off and try to get some fluids in him. Into the game will be, looks like they're going to put in Kewan Payne. So you're going to lose some height, but you're going to pick up a lot of experience with Payne. Actually, he's just a sophomore. I was thinking of Max Hammer. He's the senior. Minute 27 seconds to go. The game is tied. Hudson Linsenmeyer drives baseline, finds Baker wide open. Can't get the ball to fall. Rebound. Cunningham puts it in. Clark drives hard, and he's going to be fouled. Looks like he's fouled by either Cunningham or Linsenmeyer. Looks like it's going to be Linsenmeyer. 16th foul, Linsenmeyer's 4th foul. So Southmoore pushed the ball up the floor quickly, and Clark got to the rim where he was hammered pretty well. So Clark will shoot 2 shots. And he's had a terrific second half with 11 points. And he is pretty consistent from the free throw line. He's now 5 for 5, I believe, from the free throw line. Student section trying to get into it, trying to make some noise down. Makes them both, and the game is tied again as Stogsdill comes in for Westline. 64-64, 66 seconds left to go in the game in overtime. Turnover. .64 all with less than a minute to go. Now Southmoore controls his destiny as the pass was a little bit too tall for Cunningham. Ball went through his hands and Southmoore quickly jumped on it and has possession of the ball. Back to Ledbetter. Ledbetter dribbling, looking for a shot, and he scores. No call on the charge. Ledbetter scores again. Deer Creek now trails with 25 seconds to go. So with 17.5 seconds, Coach Donnelly's going to take his only timeout he has, trailing by 2, to get the right personnel in and set up the play that he wants to see happen. He's got some deadly three-point shooters out there himself with Davis, Linsenmeyer, Payne. Hammer, I know, can shoot the ball well. So we'll see how he draws this up. 2 points gives us another overtime. A three-pointer could win it. First horn sounds. Here comes the SaberCats. It's like the ball will be inbounded on the left sideline. Baker will be throwing the ball inbounds. Again, you've got Payne, Baker, Linsenmeyer. Nice play, coach. I'm going to call the foul on Wetzeline. Beautifully executed play. Wonderful play using the height advantage of Cunningham, who will go back to the line and shoot the 2 free throws. To tie the game with 15 seconds left, Cunningham again. If you look at body language, you're like, Misses the first. So with 15 seconds, Lasky is not in the game right now. So Southmoore will take their only timeout. It's kind of unusual. Give Coach Donnelly a chance to maybe get Lasky back in the game, or maybe Chambers. I mean, does he go to the well again and try to miss on purpose again? It worked last time. It's a beautifully executed play. The lob came in. Cunningham brings it in, catches the ball cleanly, looks to go up, and number 3, Wetzeline, grabbed him by the arm. And Owen couldn't quite get the shot off to get the and one. So the drama is high and heavy here at the Pack Center here in Deer Creek. Give you some scores here from around the area. Choctaw defeated Putnam City 51-47. OCS leads OCA 34-19. Midwest City leads Enid 33-26 in the third quarter. Edmond Memorial destroyed Norman 81-52. So here we go. 14.8 seconds. Second of 2 free throws. Antlers trail by 2. Another miss, and Baker comes down with it, goes back up, can't get it. Tries it again, he's fouled. Holy cow, it worked again as Baker comes down with 2 rebounds, goes up strong, and he's gonna go to the free throw line now. He's got 6 points, 2 off free throws. Needs these 2 desperately with 10.8 seconds to go in overtime. Off the back of the rim. This is tough. This is tough. Landon Dedman back in the game for Southmoore. Payne and Cunningham. Misses both. Payne goes for the rebound, can't get it. Ledbetter will be fouled in the backcourt with 6.9 seconds to go. Ledbetter will go to the free throw line to try to cap off his incredible evening. 20 points for Ledbetter. He has not been to the free throw line yet. He has hit 4 threes and 4 twos to give him 20. We were in a 1-and-1. That was the 7th team foul on Deer Creek. So we were at a 1-and-1. So there's a lot of heavy arms out there. Coach Stogsdale's about 10 feet on the floor trying to instruct his troops what to do. 7 seconds to go, actually 6.9. If he misses, there are no timeouts. He misses. Here comes Deer Creek. 2 seconds. Linsenmeyer's shot goes in and out. They got the shot they were looking for. Got the right guy. It just doesn't work out. Free throws cost us down at the end, but wow, what a great game. What a great season ahead of both of these teams. As Deer Creek falls 66-64 in overtime. Wow. A bit of a heated rivalry as the Southmoore players are taunting the Deer Creek fans. Great game, though. Great game. Deer Creek had its moments, had its chances. We'll certainly see a lot of opportunity on film of where they could have put this thing away, and didn't quite get it done at the end of the day. So they're headed to Kansas City this weekend for the Fog Island tournament, and then we will have more games coming up for you here on AntlerVision.tv. So for Antler Vision, this is Rick Harris signing off for tonight's game. We want to thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next time.